So today I'm going to show you how I style this frame. I'm going to work right from the beginning where there were just slices of cake to what it looks like now with layers and garnish and everything, just to help you make your food photos look a lot better. So whenever I start styling, the first thing I figure out is what my base is going to be and what the background is going to be. In this case, I've picked out this blue matte finish painted board that's going to define the color palette, and the mood eventually will go with the kind of light I allow in, which you will see towards the end. So I've got slices of this chocolate orange almond flourless cake that I made a couple of days. I'm going to start making a couple of layers. So the first layer becomes the board, the second is the plate, and the third, if you start thinking, that's how you will think eventually, the third is the slice of cake. Whenever you have a cake, try and see that you've got the better side that looks towards the camera. I've got a couple of other slices as well. That just makes it feel a little more real, that there's more cake happening. Any garnish that I go with is going to be something that comes either from the cake or goes with flavors in the cake. In this case, it's got orange marmalade, a marmalade I made a couple of days ago. There we go. And maybe I'll give the cake a dusting of cocoa powder, just pretties things up. I'll continue that at the back as well. I might put a few shavings of dark chocolate because they'll always perk up the look of the cake. I'm thinking, because it's an orange chocolate almond cake, strawberries always look nice. It's nice to give a pop of color. So when you take a final picture, it's nice to see that pop of color. I'm going to do that at the back as well, so we don't have an incomplete frame. So now we've got the basic garnish and they're kind of looking nice. A pop of color will always make it look better. So a sprig of mint, see, brings out the color. Maybe we can scatter a few leaves. Whenever you use fresh herbs, please make sure that they're really fresh and they're looking like this. If the herbs aren't fresh, they're not going to look pretty at all. We'll continue the same thing there, so we have the same color palette that runs through. Since it has orange marmalade, maybe we drop a slice of kumquat here. Oh, a couple over there as well. Try to think. So you can just work with how it goes. Maybe a little sprig here, and then that completes. So you're tying in all the colors. I've got an orange kumquat. I've left the leaves attached, so it gives it a fresh element. That's what I've made the marmalade out of. That's done. Now a spoon stand. We're going to kind of start, since this is a simple frame, I'm going to start wrapping things up here. To serve cake, need spoons. We've got spoons here, so I've just kind of tied a bunch of them together with a piece of string. I'll keep them here. It just adds a little more character to your shot. And I'm going to start moving things around. Fresh flowers always add a nice look to the frame. Maybe some more pieces of mint flying around. Make sure your frame is clean so you don't have to post edit a lot. I'm going to start clearing my board so we can get ready for our final picture. There we go. What else looks nice? I like to add a little piece of linen, more layers. So now this is a very simple frame, but this is something that I'll shoot and I will share a final picture with you towards the end of the story. So we've got the frame together. So what I'm going to do is I've got the camera on the tripod and let me take a couple of pictures. And nothing is set in stone here. Once I start taking pictures, and I'll see how the light from that side is going to hit the different sides. I'll take a couple of pictures and play around, and towards the end I'll show you different shots that I managed out of this.